International Youth Day, Solomon Adodo, President of the National Youth Council of Nigeria and board member of the North Central Development Commission, called on Nigerian youth to be active partners in nation building. He urged them to harness local resources, transform rural communities into industrial hubs, and embrace self-sufficiency. Drawing from the success stories of other nations, Adodo stressed that the government under President Tinubu has set measures to address youth challenges and seek their collaboration. He encouraged youth to act as co-governors, give constructive feedback, and channel their energy toward productive ventures that will drive Nigerian renewal.
Mr. President came into leadership on the wings of renewed hope. And now it is our time to actualize that renewed hope. It is our time to build a new country. It is our time to build a new nation. It is our time to feed our country and to be self-sufficient. It is our time to harness every local action to turn our countryside, our rural communities to productivity centers and cities, to turn the barren lands to places where industries will thrive. Dear youth of our country, as we mark this International Youth Day, I want us not to rest on our oars. There are challenges, but beyond the challenge, we are more than sufficient to surmount these challenges. Let us cast our mind back to how nations are formed. There is a book on how Europe underdeveloped Africa. But have we talked about books unwritten, about how Europe developed Europe, about how the founding fathers of America moved a country of mere farmers and mere wordsmiths, mere blacksmiths to come together to become a great nation that proves its mettle? Have we thought about how the continent of Asia, once thought as a backwater nation, now rises as a giant all across the world? Have we thought about how within our continent of Africa, countries are rising and saying, we must pick the gauntlet, we must press the tape, we must turn around our fortunes? Youth of our country, Nigeria, let us not rest on our oars. We have the potentials, but this International Youth Day is a time for us to activate these potentials. The government of our country, under the leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has in place all the proper measures, and he has given that marching directive. He has said to us, go into the field, identify the challenges of the youth. We will match these challenges with solutions. We do not promise that we will solve everything in one fell swoop, but as this challenge comes, I see the youth as partners with me in the quest for building the new Nigeria. So, dear youth of our country, you are co-governors of this country. You are co-leaders with Mr. President. He relies on you. He relies on your feedback. Yes, when things are not in order, we should speak up. But rather than channeling our energies in the negative direction, first of all, to thank the youth for their resilience. They have the intellectual capacities. They are brilliant. With all the briefs made by the president and others, you would have come to understand that the youth are really able and capable. What we would need from the youth is patriotism, sincerity, ability to understand what the country stands for. You won't understand Nigeria until you go out of Nigeria. You now understand what God has given us. A country that has all the resources you can think about. But what is happening today? A lot of mischiefs, a lot of things to make us not to concentrate on building our country.